Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna talk about the difference between. Maybe I'll do. Hi.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Today we're gonna have some guests for us. They're gonna tell me about the difference between going to and will. So.
Okay.
お願いします。
Hi.
Okay, so first of all, yes, I have the list right here.
I'm Nina, by the way.
Oh yeah, this is Nina. This is David. I'm living with them for a while now, and they're so nice. They're American. They're from where are you from?
Texas.
He's from Texas. I'm from Florida.
Okay, cool. So they're truly Americans, native speakers.
Born and raised in the USA.
Okay, perfect. So, all right. So I'm just gonna dive into the topic for today.
So the difference between like I'll be going to and I will is a difference of we would say intensity in what you're saying. So when you say I will do something, it's kind of like saying "頑張ります." Like I will do this. I'm gonna do my best and I will do this. So whenever you say I'm going to, it means the same as I will, but it's less intense. So it's more of a casual way to say that I will. And Yuki's ruining this video right now.
That's all right. Oh, so yeah, there are some dogs here. So, Yuki,
Lay down, dude.
come here. Come here.
Alright.
Good boy. But I don't have any treat for you. Sorry. Okay, so would you agree with that idea?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. So saying I will do something is just showing your intent. Like I will do this. Like, but I'm saying I'm going to do this it's more forceful. It's like nobody's gonna stop me. I will do this, or I'm going to do
No
this.
matter what.
Right.
Something.
Whereas like I will, it's just saying, hey, I'm going to do this, but way more casual.
Okay, so you feel like it's the opposite of it. To me, I would say I will do this. It's like there's no option for failure. I will do it. Compared to I'm going to do this. It has the same meaning as I will do this, but it's just not as intense.
To me, saying you're going to do something is more immediate too. Like
You're
I'm
doing
going
it
to
now.
take a drink.
Now.
That's
I'm going to take a drink. Whereas like,
I will take a drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a drink at some point.
yeah.
ここでちょっと2人の意見を整理しましょう。2人ともネイティブスピーカーなのに意見が正反対だったの分かりましたか？実は will と be going to でどっちが強い意思表現なのかは近い未来の話なのか遠い未来の話なのかで変わってくるのです。ニーナは will の方が強い意思だと言っていましたが、これは遠い未来の話で現在の生活や行動とはあまり関係ない未来についての意思を述べる場合は will を使うと絶対何々するという意味になります。逆にデイビッドは be going to の方が強い意思表現だと言ってましたが、この場合は今の状況や行動に関係している近い未来について話をしているときに当てはまります。なので実は2人とも言ってることは正しいんです。
Okay, so here I have some example of situation to make it easier to explain. So for example, a kid saying, I'm going to be a doctor versus I will be a doctor. What type of difference would you feel?
I feel like if a child said, I'll become a doctor, or I'm going to become a doctor. I'm going to become a doctor is actually more proper English.
Yeah.
Because you will eventually get there, especially if you're a kid. You can't become a doctor now. And I will become a doctor. You would be like, well, what do you want to do in life? It's like, well, I will become a doctor. rather than, I will become a doctor or something. That's not correct English. Whereas you would say, I'm going to become a doctor, or I want to become a doctor would be more accurate.
ニーナが説明しているのはこの3つの文章です。子供が遠い未来のことを話しているので、さっき説明したように will を使って強い表現を表すことができます。この場合、口調も強めで強い意志があることを表現します。be going to を使うと普通の意思、want to を使った表現とほぼ同じ意味です。3つ目の文章ですが、will は自分の意思を伝えるときとは別に単なる予定を述べる場合にも使われるんですけど、その場合はその予定の根拠となる事実や過程が必要になるので、このシチュエーションでは will を予定の意味では使えないとニーナは言ってます。ここはこの後デイビッドが詳しく説明しています。要するに同じ文章でも言い方一つでニュアンスが変わるってことですね。ややこしい。
Well, it partially depends on the context, because if you're saying, if you're an adult and you're like interning right now or doing your residency, then saying I will be a doctor when I complete school or complete my residency is actually correct. But
What if the student doing the residency say, I'm going to be a doctor?
At
that
that point,
still correct?
At that point, either way would be correct.
Yeah, it would be correct. I'm going to become a doctor is correct. And then I will become a doctor is correct.
Yeah, if you're saying I will, it's like once I do this, I will be. Whereas if you're just like like your career choice, you'd be I'm going to be a doctor.
It'd be what's called a conditional phrase. You have to finish residency first to become a doctor.
Right.
So
once I finish residency, I will be a doctor.
yeah.
全く同じ文章でもそれを話す人の状況や立場でその文章の意味が全然違ってきます。今度は子供ではなく医学生が未来の話をした場合、医者になるのは今の状況から予想される近い未来なので be going to を使う方が意思を表す文章としてはいいです。そしてさっきの子供の文章の3つ目にあった単なる予定の will、 今回は研修が終わったらという条件をつけることができるので、意思に関係なく未来に起こる事実を will を使って述べることができます。というわけで will も be going to も使えますが、少し文章のニュアンスが違うということが分かってもらえると思います。
Right, so like my understanding is like, so if you say I am going to be a doctor, that means I want to, so I will work hard for that and then I will become a doctor. And if you say I will be a doctor, it's more like, I don't know why, but it's gonna be true in the future.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's
Is
like
that correct?
it will happen regardless.
Yeah.
It shows that you intend for it to happen, but you just don't know when.
Okay, so another situation at the grocery store. So me going grocery store with you, and then if I said I'm going to buy eggs versus I will buy eggs.
I'm going to buy eggs would be much more correct.
Because
So-
they already decided they're gonna go to the grocery store to buy eggs. So
Yes.
you're saying it's incorrect to say I will buy eggs because
Yeah.
you want to buy eggs.
これも時間軸で考えると卵を買うのはおそらくこの辺ですよね。なので買う意思を表すのであれば be going to を使う方が正しいです。
The only caveat I would say is if you're discussing like, oh, we need this, this, and this. At that point, you could say, well, I'll buy the eggs.
So you're saying it's correct if you say it while you're deciding what you're gonna buy
Right.
at home or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like before you go to the store and it's like, oh, well, we need these 3 things. And then you're like, oh, well, if y'all get those, I will buy the eggs. Like you call and you're like, I'm on my way home. Do we need something? They're like, we need eggs. And then you could say, I'll buy the eggs, or I will buy the eggs on my way home.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's not your intent.
It wasn't originally what you were gonna do,
Right.
but
Right.
it's what you're going to do now.
Right.
ここでデイビッドが例外的に will を使う場合を説明してました。 お医者さんになりたいとか卵飼いたいという意思は時間軸で言うと過去のどこかで決めたものですよね。なのでたった今すると決めた未来の行動については will を使うことが多いです。
Alright, another one. I'm not going to play this game versus I won't play this game.
I'm not going to basically means I'm not going to play it now, but you may still play it in the future. I'm not going to play this game. It can mean that you're going to play, you could still play it in the future, you just don't want to now. Or I will not play this game means solidified. Like I will not play this game. It means there is no question about it. And then also I won't play this game can mean I won't play this game now. I may play it in the future. Or it also means I refuse to play this game. So both can mean the same thing. But the first phrase is
It's more forceful.
It's more forceful.
Yeah, it's very
More,
firm.
okay, strong.
Yeah.
否定文の場合 be not going to を使うと今はするつもりがないという意思を表すのに対し will not を使うと今はするつもりがないという意味の他にこれからもしないという強い否定の意思を表すこともできます。ただしこれは自分の意思を表す場合の話であって単なる未来の予想として will や be going to を使う場合は2つの表現にそこまで差はないです。
Alright, so I have another example. At work, you're working, and then your colleague is asking, what are you going to do tonight? Versus, what will you do tonight?
What will you do tonight is not correct English.
Why is it wrong?
So, what are you going to do tonight? Is like, all you're literally doing is asking, what are your plans?
Yeah.
It's just informal. But saying, what will you do? Right.
What will you do tonight? Yeah, I've never heard of it, but
Yeah, it's just the way English is spoken. It just doesn't make sense.
so another one. What's the difference between what are you going to buy this or will you buy this?
It
So
would both be a
you wouldn't really
question.
say, "Will you buy this?" Unless you were like an employee talking to a customer, maybe. But even then, it's a little off. At that point, you would say, "Would you like to buy this?"
Yeah, right. So basically, you're not going to use that sentence in general.
One is
Like
more
in-
polite.
Right. And whereas if it was your friend and you're like, "Are you gonna buy this?" It could be, "Are you gonna buy this because we're wanting to leave?" Or it could be, "Are you gonna buy this because if you're not, I'm gonna buy it."
疑問文の場合、日常会話で will を使う機会は格段に減ります。can と同じような使い方で何々してくれますかと頼み事をする場合や will you の後に be 動詞をつけてその時は何々しているだろうかという未来の進行形での疑問文には使われますが、基本的に未来の意思や予定を聞くときは Are you going to を使う方が一般的です。
This is a difficult question to answer because in English, it's a contextual language. So everything that you're asking or that you're going to say depends on the context that you're using it in.
I think the problem with the two phrases really is in American English, at least, they're misused a lot. So we'll use things informally even though they're not technically correct. It's just how we talk.
Right.
But I'm going to do is like it's saying that you're going to do the action, whereas saying I will is saying that mentally you're going to do it. Whereas going like I'm going to do it is physically doing it.
例えば9月にクリスマスの話をしていてプレゼントちゃんと買ってあげるからねという意思や予定を表すときは I will buy you a present となります。ここでは遠い未来のことについて頭の中で思っていることを述べているだけなのでデイビッドが言っている通り will を使うのが正しいです。 反対にクリスマスイブにショッピングに来ていて今からプレゼントを選んであげるという時は I'm going to buy you a present となります。この場合、すでにプレゼントを買うことに関連した動作、アクションを起こしているため be going to を使う方が正しいんです。
The more you use them both, you'll learn to have what we call an ear, or to be able to hear in the situation which sounds correct. Because you'll also be talking to somebody else who will be using usually the same words that you are. Just know that the more you practice, the more you listen, the better you're going to get at it.
And just imitate it.
Yeah.
Imitate what you see.
Yeah, that's important. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you guys.
Yay! And see you next time.
See you next
Thank
time.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Bye.